What's up YouTube, it's Zapdos TCG here and welcome to another TCG battle video. Today we're going to be playing with Gardevoir and Sylveon GX. We've been waiting for it for a while now and it's time to actually shine some light upon this fantastic card. With Fairy Storm, actually Fairy Song, we can just get two Fairy Energies from the deck straight into one of our bench Pokemon, and with Kaleido Storm, we dish out 150 damage. That might not seem like a lot, but it's actually decent enough to one-shot every one prizer, almost every one prizer that is, and also two-shot all GXs in town. So what we're going to do is use Kaleido Storm, then we can move all our energies of our Pokemon around in any way we like, just put them to another Pokemon and use Acerola on that Pokemon, or use Max Potion to heal off the damage. Also we have of course a GX move and the Magical Miracle GX dishing out 200 damage, and if we have 3 extra Fairy Energies in addition to the attack cost, we can just get rid of the opponent's hand completely, and that is just devastating. How many times have you lost a game where the opponent used the Marshadow on you and you just lost the game? Well, imagine getting rid of the entire hand of the opponent. Wow, that is just so powerful. Not only that, we'll be using power plants, so even things like Zoroark-GX can no longer trade. Things like Tapu Koko GX can no longer use the arrow trail to fly in the active position. Tapu Lele GX doesn't work. Dedenne GX doesn't work. So we're kind of good on that department. GXs won't have abilities. And what are we going to do with Gardevoir and Sylveon? We're going to pair it with Mismagius of all things. Mismagius has the Mysterious Message ability, making sure that we can just draw cards until we have 7 in the hand and then it's knocked out. The opponent can take a prize card for that. That might seem like a bad idea, right? Well, nothing more is true, because we are gonna just knock out 2 of this Mismagius. It doesn't even matter too much, because let's say the opponent gets 2 prize cards for that. Well, the opponent still needs to take 4 more prize cards, and a tag team GX gets up 3 prize cards. That means they still have to knock out 2 tag teams. So using Mismagius doesn't seem like a downside. We can even abuse the fact that the opponent takes a prize card early game by having access to Counter Catcher, having access to Lieutenant Surge as well. That way we can use 2 supporters after we've used Lieutenant Surge. And we have Guzma, we have of course Judge, we have Acerola. Sometimes you want to use Acerola and Guzma at the same time. It is all possible thanks to Lieutenant Surge. You can even use the Pal Pad to put them back in the deck and stuff and forward. Also we have Green's Exploration as our main engine. The good news about Green's Exploration, you're just having an awesome time because there's Nazbol in here, and Nazbol Dusk Stone combo. Make sure you always have a way to draw cards. So Green's Exploration can draw you cards with of course Nazbol and Dusk Stone, because you can evolve immediately thanks to Dusk Stone into Mismagius. So there's that. Green's Exploration also gets you the awesome Max Potions, or maybe the Energy Switch combos after you've used Kaleido Storm and more and stuff like that. We can even get ourselves the Wondrous Labyrinth, making sure that the opponent is slowed down a little bit. They get 1 extra Carlos energy as their attack cost if they are not a fairy type. You might wonder, why is Xerneas Prism Star on this list? That's just for Hoopa. This deck cannot have a response against Hoopa, so this is going to be our main way of getting a response to Hoopa. You can one-shot it and that's going to be awesome. We can even use a Max Potion and Energy Switches and stuff to keep reusing Xerneas, even use things like the Acerola combo as well. So that's going to be the list for today. One thing I forgot to mention here is that we also have the Fairy Charms. The only Fairy Charm I included here is the Fairy Charm Lightning. That means we have an edge against things like Pikaram, Tapu Koko GX, etc. So that means we're invincible for Pokemon GXs that have the Lightning type. You could also include Fairy Charm ability or maybe other Fairy Charms of that nature, but I think that is sufficient. The best card here is Choice Helmet, making sure that we have a better matchup against Charizard, because Charizard with Choice Band gives us a lot of trouble, and of course having that Choice Helmet will just neutralize its Choice Band. That means we stay alive, and that way we can spam Max Potion and Acerola. So that is the list for today, so hopefully it'll work out in our favor. Of course, I have to mention that there's also a way to play this deck with Rabombi. Rabombi is of course the way to block off things like Guzma of the opponent. That is also a way to play Gardevoir and Sylveon tag team, but today is going to be with Mismagius. So hopefully guys, you are ready for this kind of a match, and we're facing up against Lightning, Psychic, Water and Darkness. Makes me think about Slowking Zoroark shenanigans. Could be something else though, maybe Absol, Zapdos, I don't know. We do not see any metal type. That means this list that the opponent is playing, Vitor Lugan, is not playing Jirachi. So that is interesting. So tails never fails. We have a Xerneas coin and we win the coin flip, which is awesome. That means we can just start having our setup, maybe benching a Misdreavus so we can swing in a very early game. The bad thing is that we start with Xerneas. This is kind of a weakness of playing Xerneas Prism Star, as that one little counter to, of course, what is it? The Hoopa. That means we cannot use Green's Exploration. The good news is we can use, of course, Bill's Analysis. That is something we can use, so hopefully we can just get that rolling. We also have Dusk Stone and Nazball, so I wonder what we'll be able to pull here. Do we get a Misdreavus? Who knows? We're gonna draw an extra card, definitely. Okay, we get Seal. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna use Adventure Bag, thinning out the deck a little bit. Gonna get that Choice Helmet and yeah, maybe another Choice Helmet, getting those two on board. There we go. Another thing I am going to do here is get a Nazball going on. We're also gonna get our Gardevoir setting up. And we're definitely going to give an energy here and let our Xerneas Prism start take a little bit of damage. Next up, we're going to be using the Bill's Analysis. We do have switches in the deck. There is PokéGear because Green's Exploration does not work. So I think that is sufficient, and also going to get that Viridian Forest for now so we can thin out our hand. We can just smack this Choice Helmet down right here. We could also use Viridian Forest right now to just thin out the deck. This deck list of the opponent typically only runs special type of energy, so I'm not even afraid of using it. And we're gonna get rid of a fairy type energy to get a fairy type energy. So we can thin out the deck a little bit further. Also, I'm just gonna check what is prize. We do see that there's just 2 true line of Mismagius. The bad thing is that Green's Exploration is blocked from us, thanks to having, of course, our deck against against Hoopa. So it can work in favors, but now we're gonna use PokéGear. Yeah, there's a Guzma, so we can use Fairy Storm next turn to just get energies onto Xerneas Prism Star, and that's gonna be that. Yeah, could have been a better turn, although Xerneas Prism Star is also one of those Pokemon that has resistance to darkness, so Zoroark cannot one-shot it. Even with Kukui and all that madness going on, we still are gonna be safe of an attack of that kind of magnitude. He has, of course, Marshadow with a resetting hold. That means he can get rid of our Viridian Forest if he wants to, and he's just passing the turn. So we do seem to have the upper hand in this kind of a match. So what I'm going to do here is going to go for the Zorua, or yeah, this guy will evolve eventually into Zoroark-GX. Okay. We could use the Fairy Song here and get energies aboard. I think that is not a bad idea. We could also target down. This will only dish out 120 with the Choice Helmet. We will definitely stay alive. So I'm not afraid of just getting that Zorua into the active position. We're also gonna be using, yeah, Green's Exploration doesn't work, unfortunately, so let's get rid of that. We're also gonna get another energy equipped. We can use the Fairy Song to just get some more energies in play. So Fairy Song, 2 energies from the deck immediately to Xerneas Prism Star. There they go. And that's gonna be that. So now we can circle around the energies. This guy also will not be one-shotted if he gets attacked. We use Acerola on it. It's gonna be that simple. This is a 1-price attacker, which can definitely take care of something like a Dugong. Triple accelerated energy coming onto the Zoroark-GX. There is the Danny, so unfortunately we don't have the power plant going on. Green's Exploration is a little bit useless. Maybe we should not have gotten rid of that card. I think about it, because if we use Acerola on Xerneas Prism Star, things would have been yeah, way better. Okay, we only dish out 200, so that is not enough to get rid of that Zoroark-GX. The good news is that this Zoroark will not be able to dish out a lot of damage unless, yeah, this guy is, yeah, discard any stadium cards in play. Can get rid of that Viridian Forest. We do have fortune enough to get an energy in the hands. As long as we get like a Nazball going on, we can get that Dusk Stone shenanigans going on for Mismagius. But for now, I think I'm just fine just 2-shotting the Zoroark. He could use, of course, his Acerola, but we could do that as well. Okay, first things first. We could use Acerola right now, get an energy here. I dish out 160. I'm just gonna wait with the Acerola for now. Might as well get. Do we thin out the deck? That is the main question of the day. Don't think we're gonna be using Counter Catcher anytime soon, so let's get another energy on board so we can actually draw something good. So now that we have enough energies, might as well get this equipped. Is that a good idea? He might use something like a Judge, so we don't draw into that. Oh well, yeah, we can dish out 200, or we can use Kaleido Storm. You move any type of energies to other Pokemon any way you like. Well, we could move all the energies from Xerneas to our active, and then use that GX move. That would be kind of funny. That definitely would be kind of funny, but we don't have power plants, so our main kind of strategy will not work that way. So Collider Storm 150, and we can move around energies if we want to. Do we move the energies? Do we move the energies? Do we get one there? So we can start setting up manually again? I think that's a fine idea. Let's just leave it like this. Could also go for the magical miracle, but I do think he's gonna go for Acerola right now, so we can manually set up 2 Zoroarks. Yeah, getting that magical miracle will not help too much if he has 2 Zoroark-GXs out. He's only able to dish out 100 right now, so we definitely need that Acerola next turn. I don't know if it's gonna be a kind of a great matchup here, because it's definitely gonna go for that Acerola loop. And we need to find something good. The bad news is that we're gonna have to resort to Xerneas Prism Star. We can retreat, but all of our energies will be gone. We have Acerola right here, which we can abuse, so I definitely want to get rid of that Xerneas Prism Star. It doesn't help too much in this matchup. We do have Acerola still a lot of supporters left, so I wonder how this will go. Another Zoroark, oof. Look at all these Zoroarks. And the lightning type in his deck will of course be Danny. Thought lightning fairy charm is something we will not need in this matchup. Oh boy, I wonder how this will go. If I even playing it correctly. The thing here is that this is kind of a new deck for me. I don't even know if I am using the correct strategies here, but yeah, with Bill's analysis and the PokéGear, that's the only thing we could have done for now. We do have a Nazball, could have also used early game to get a Mismagius out, because we had that Dusk Stone, but I definitely want to get that first turn attachment on the Gardevoir and Sylveon. Communication, Meow, all that, everything is going on. He only has 27 cards left in his deck. Hopefully his Acerola is priced. If that is the case, things will be fine. He's getting rid of the Viridian Forest. He's gonna bench his Meowth, Choice Band as well, and is he gonna have a Lily for 5? That's not an Acerola. At least we have that. That means Xerneas can swing into this active Zoroark. We can use Acerola, and we should be fine. That way we can just set up our Gardevoir once again, and there's a PokéGear even, so let's use PokéGear. Find another Acerola. Yeah, these Acerola loops are kind of fine. So we are gonna get that Acerola. He doesn't know we have a second Acerola, so that's good for us. So let's get rid of our Gardevoir again. Let's smack this down again, get an energy. That Choice Helmet goes here as well. He can of course evolve into that nasty Persian. Nasty Persian can take the better of us. He can dish out 190. If there's a lot of Pokemon in the discard pile, there's only 3 so far. With these 2 added, that's 5. Only 5 in the discard pile. Do we get that Choice Helmet? Why not? I think it cannot hurt to just equip it here. So Bright Horns, bam! Okay, there we go. Getting rid of 1 GX with our, of course, our random tech card. We do have a Guzma in the hand, so we can, and a Judge even. Another Acerola. So we can use Acerola, might as well get something off that attack. Maybe an Energy Switch would be fine. If we top deck an Energy Switch, we can just retreat, use Energy Switch, attach of the turn, and get rid of that Dugong while we can. Dugong only has 120 HP, so that's fantastic. We could Guzma and then retreat our Gardevoir, but then we lose a lot of energies. Oh boy. Also, the Danny seems to have 160 HP. That means Xerneas Prism Star can just take care of this guy, which is totally awesome. I definitely gonna dig that. Can use Fairy Storm later, so I'm definitely gonna go after that Danny for now. So we can take 2 prize cards. Again, that means we have a lot of prize cards. Yeah, Dual Blizzard 60 and 60, dropping our HP down a little bit. We do have Bill's Analysis. We could Guzma, take the prize cards, but we lose all of our energies with that. We could Judge. Interesting development. We could use Acerola and Fairy Song. Maybe we can get a switch from the Bill's Analysis. What to do. So many choices. So many choices. Do we really use the Guzma and get the KO here? Do we do that? We have Acerola as well. We still have a lot of energy switches left. And energy switches are gonna be lit. what to do. Fairy Song or taking prize cards. I think taking prize cards is not bad. We still have Acerola to work with. We can Fairy Song a little bit later down the line. And I think I'm just gonna go for the retreat and take a KO on the Denia. I don't know if it's the best strategy or not, but taking 2 prize cards in my book is always a good idea. So we take this. And even Zoroark cannot one-shot our Xerneas while it's there. So maybe with Fairy Storm and some... Oh, Power Plant. Power Plant Judge combos. Everything's possible with, of course, Gardevoir and Sylveon. The bad thing is that Persian can take the KO on Xerneas. That means he takes 1 prize card, which is just totally fine with us. That way we only need to take 2 more prize cards. Dugong is a prize card, and yeah, I don't know how much HP a Persian has. Hopefully 200. We still have our GX move available to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 Pokemon. 30. Is that a KO? 20. 120. Yeah, that's a KO with Persian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's definitely a KO. 140 minus the 130. Okay. He needs Persian. He needs a triple accelerated energy. And how many are in the discard? 2 so far. 6 prize cards. Let's just cross our fingers that like one of those energies is prized. That way he still needs Persian. And he still needs... Okay, the DCE coming on the Zoroark is fantastic for us. He Guzma out. Yeah, that is just fine. I take it. We can Acerola, attack the Zoroark. Smack down Power Plant. Field Blower? Oh, no, the Choice Helmets go away. The Choice Helmet's going away. Not what I want to see here. That means he dishes out 100 damage right now if his bench is full. Palpat, smacking down. I don't see Acerola anywhere in this discard. Judge and Guzma. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, just beating. So we are definitely taking some damage here. We could use Fairy Song again. Okay, I wonder how I should go with this. I'm definitely gonna use the Acerola. We don't have... First things first, let's use the Nesball, get our Misdreavus up and rolling. Let's use the Dusk Stone to go into Mismagius immediately. How fun is that? Next up, I think I'm gonna go for... I could use Judge, but the better thing would be just using Acerola. He's definitely gonna be using Acerola himself, don't even mind too much. So now we smack this down, get an energy there. Get a Choice Helmet right there. This guy dishes out 120, minus 20 is only 100. He can, yeah, he can take the KO from me. That way we can start doing some stuff. Maybe that Choice Helmet would have been better on the Xerneas, now that I think about it. Oh well, let's get rid of that card as well. And here comes a KO, a mysterious message, getting us a lot of cards in the hand. Look at this, how fantastic is that? We get KO'd. Not that it matters too much. He gets a prize card. That could be his triple accelerated energy though. So, he could attack us. But we do have counter catch. He cannot use... I don't know what to do. We could use Fairy Song, getting a lot of energies in play. Or we can smack damage. I don't think smacking damage will help us out in this situation. Because he's definitely going to be using Acerola. So in our instance, I think I'm just gonna go for a Fairy Song on the Gardevoir on the bench. Oh, we only have 1 more energy in the deck. Well, now that I think about it, that's pretty crazy. How many energies in our discard pile? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, all of our energies on the Xerneas. Definitely be needing Acerola as soon as possible. 2 PokéGears left. Probably gonna hunt after our Xerneas, now that I think about it. That's gonna be the misplay of the game. Should have counted my energies here. He definitely used Palpat to get, of course, his Guzma back in the deck. Oh boy. And if that is the case, there's no way we can have an answer for that. 3 energies, trade. Definitely need our Acerola right now. He's gonna go for like an energy attachment and then Guzma. if our Xerneas sees the discard pile, there's no way in hell we can win anymore, but you can see the pure power of course, the defensive build of Gardevoir with Sylveon, thanks to the Acerola and Max Potion loops. Also, energy switches would be fantastic, but Green's Exploration is blocked, so maybe putting in some work with regular Xerneas would be better. So he's gonna Guzma out, and that's gonna close out the game because we don't have any energies to work with anymore, does he? He also put in Judge, so we cannot even stall him out. There's no way in hell, all of our energies go away, and yeah, we don't have any energy, so we're just gonna say well played. And we're gonna be playing another game with Gardevoir and Sylveon to see what we can manage to do. So definitely take count of your energies here. So I went a little bit too crazy on countering like that Dedenne to just have that manual retreat, getting rid of those 2 energies. That was not the right decision. Should have waited with that until the late game. Well, yeah, you learn, you win some, you lose some, and that's a learning experience for us all. So Gardevoir and Sylveon did not disappoint me. I just did something very, very funny and did not just check how many energies I had left. Okay, what opponent waits us on the other side of the world? Hopefully something like a Pikarom. We do have Lightning Charm, and hopefully we don't start with that Xerneas Prism Star. Not the best starter in this deck, as you saw. That means Green's Exploration is useless. Not something you want to see at all. Okay, what do we see? We have Fire. Fire Carlos means Charizard is in town. Can Gardevoir compete with Charizard? That is the main question of the day. We're facing Andy Lucas from France. It's okay. We're not facing Andy Lucas, so we won because the opponent just had a slow internet connection or something of that sort. Okay, we're getting some coins, I believe. Yeah, it's a treasure chest. Let's play another game. Here we go. Okay, I wonder. It is Lightning and Psychic. Lightning and Psychic. Could this be Dedenne? Dedenne, Pikarom shenanigans. We don't see any metal types, so no Jirachi again. And what do we start with? Yeah, this time around it is our preferred starter. It is Gardevoir and Sylveon. We even have Nazball, get a Misdreavus up on board, Choice Helmet. Yeah, there are worse opening hands than this. We don't have an energy though, so that is my concern. So that's why I always want to go first with this kind of deck, because you don't always get your first turn attachment. Okay, Lightning Pokemon. Pikarom. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, in that instance, if we're facing Pikarom, the thing I want to do here is get Lightning Charm. That Lightning Charm seems to be priced. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna get a Dusk Stone. And there's actually nothing I want. Another Nazball, PokéGear. Okay, Judge. We don't have an energy, which is very, very unfortunate. We could smack down the power plant so the Dedenne shenanigans doesn't work. Maybe that is a good plan of action. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We don't have our Fairy Charm Lighting, so we're gonna have to make work of just a regular Choice Helmet. So next up, Nazball for Misdreavus. The good news is we have Dusk Stone, and well, they concede because I don't even know why. We might have, of course, the Lightning Charm, and they might just say, oh no, there's no way I can just get rid of that. You don't have playing Field Blower or whatever. Playing it all around. Okay, just keep going. Fire, pure fire, fire types, that's Charizard for you, or Baby Blounce. Baby Blounce is also kind of a very nasty deck against us. Groudon coin, we lost the coin flip. That means if you start with the Gardevoir Sylveon, we can use that Fairy Song. Nope, there's gonna be a mulligan, so that's a first. Even though we don't run a lot of Pokemon, we have Xerneas Prism Star. And now that I think about it, you might scratch that Xerneas Prism Star for a regular Xerneas, because if you start with Green's Exploration and a Xerneas Prism Star, you're probably screwed. Okay, what do we see? Baby Blounce. Ugh, not what I wanted to see at all. Does that run Ultra Space? Presumably. Does run PokéGears. Probably gonna see a Welder first turn. It's Green's Exploration, no Welder. Okay, that's a Green's Exploration. One turn behind. He's probably gonna get Welder and something else. Welder and Fire Crystal. Actually, Fiery Flint. if I had to guess. Welder Fiery Flame, mark my words. Or he already has a Welder in hand. Okay. Heat Factory, also not a bad decision. Definitely gonna be smacking Wonderous Labyrinth over that Heat Factory immediately. Okay, we have Counter Catcher, we have Dusk Stone. It all depends on the PokéGear really. We don't have a lot to work with. We don't even have an energy. 4 fire energies going to the hand. And we are just stuck with 0 energies. Fire Crystal. Yeah, gets back the energies if he has that. Acrobat, very aggressive deck, that baby Blams. But also easy, dunkable. And if you use Judge at the correct time, the deck falls apart. Looks like we don't have a Judge. I wonder if I use PokéGear, if I am gonna get that Judge. That would be fantastic. Just gonna smack down Choice Helmet for the memes of it. Gonna use PokéGear, hopefully get something good. If not, we'll be screwed. Also, Baby Blams doesn't seem to run a lot of gusting cards. Okay, double PokéGear. We get Bill's Analysis. And come on. Ah, there's no Judge. Too bad. But Mismagius is in the deck. We saw that. Wondrous Labyrinth. It also doesn't seem to have any energies in play for now. Venture Bag. We don't have anything to work with, so I'm definitely gonna get another Bills. And Adventure Bag to thin out the deck. I think that's fine. We don't have energies to work with. That is just sad. Let's get this and that to thin out the deck. Hopefully we get something to work with soon. Just gonna smack this here for the memes of it. And just gonna pass the turn. We don't have energies. Okay. This guy needs a lot of energies to one-shot us. That's gonna be dealing 30 damage, or actually 50 damage for every energy he decides to discard. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 energies he has to discard. So another Green's Exploration. No Welder. He's very careful with the Welders. Don't see any Welders. Also, he needs an extra energy to attack unless he just uses Green's Exploration for Ultra Space. Very understandable. I don't think we're gonna be able to win this match. Definitely because we're so far behind. Okay, Guzma Fiery Flint. He's just gonna spare all the energies in the hand so he can one-shot one of our Gardevoir and Sylveon. Again, nothing he does. Bill's Analysis. Okay, we have Nesball. And we have Lieutenant Search, which we cannot use after using a Bill. That's unfortunate. Power Plant, also not what we want. Yeah, there's that. We don't have any energies. That's just so sad. Get this on board. Mismagius. Should have also not picked like that Lieutenant Search. If I had to redo my steps. Come on, energy, where are you at? Yeah, we have an energy. We have Viridian Forest. Okay. So now we can counter catch this guy. And we can use Fairy Song. Search your deck for 2 fairy energies, attach them to your fairy type Pokemon. But we don't have any bench Pokemon. We're just gonna get annihilated so badly. Okay, PokéGear, I definitely want my Judge right now. If I have my Judge, things will be fine. Still needs an extra energy to attack though. Green's Exploration. Okay, Lieutenant Search. Green's Exploration. We take a Judge and a Nesball. Max Potion. Here we go. The Lieutenant Search is gonna save us so much. Let's get this Gardevoir so we can set it up. Here comes Lightning Charm for the memes of it, and here comes the Judge. So with Wondrous Labyrinth in play, yeah, even more energies. That's fantastic. even Acerola, so he doesn't seem to have all the cards in the world right now, so we can just obliterate him sooner or later. We even have Acerola to work with. So 2 energies, and Judge is definitely gonna save the day here. Bam! That is what you do against Baby Blounce. Only 1 energy on both. He still needs to have a counter stadium. Things are looking good. Wonder if he's gonna be able to attack. I wonder why he did not use like Blazer all these turns. He's just saving up a lot of cards in the hand. Don't know what's going on here. But now we can just overrun him with like 150 damage. PokéGear, another Acerola, that's fantastic. Don't even need to get rid of all his cards in the hand. We're just going to use Kaleido Storm. Bam. Do we move around energies? I guess. Taking 1 energy to there. So we can save them. We still have another energy in the hand, so that's good. We got a prize card. Bam. It is Judge. Oh boy, fantastic. We have the option to just use a manual retreat or actually attach and Judge and stuff. So yeah, that's how you beat Baby Blounce, and that is the video of Gardevoir and Sylveon. So as you see, Lieutenant Surge and the Mismagius combo did work out in the last match. I did some very crazy stuff in the first game, but I'm very curious to know what you think about this particular deck. I know after rotation you lose a lot of the cards like Acerola and Max Potion, but is this deck still one of the top contenders? Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it, and also stick around for more videos about subscribing, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to demolish the like button. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.